Hey guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little fat girl Diamond here. If I'm not, lie to me, it's okay. I don't mind. But anyway, I wanted to come back to you with my second installment of quitting smoking and my journey, that kind of thing, because I'm doing really, really well. See, it's the 27th, so it's been 7 more days since I haven't had a cigarette. And again, it's been like I smoked for 22 years, 3 packs of cigarettes a day. That's a lot of cigarettes. And it's also one reason I never, ever, ever thought that I would stop smoking, because partially I didn't want to, and partially I really did. And I hate smoking. I hate the smell of it. The taste, it's not that good to taste. Even if you're addicted, it's not good. I really didn't like smoking. I did an addiction, something I started when I was young. You just couldn't quit doing. My house, my hair, everything smelled like smoke. Everything. I mean, I went to like a party one day and I pulled some clothes out of a book bag, and like as soon as I opened the book bag, I was hit with the smell of smoke. Nothing but, and these were my clothes, came out of my closet, they were clean. That's not cool. So, anyway, my daughter Ian introduced me to more vaping ideas, and I've had friends that have quit before, or almost quit before using vapes, but I guess I wasn't ready, or I didn't know all the facts, and which I still don't know all the facts, but I know some of them. And I did not know that you didn't have to step down your nicotine. You can keep going. If you want to use 24, use 24. If you want to use 18, use 18. That's on you. It's what you buy, what you want. It's up to you. Nobody else. So I also didn't know that they had tobacco flavors, in which one of them I've got is like is a menthol tobacco, and this one here called Cool Port that I got at our local vape shop is called Celtic Vapes. There's a link below to the store that I've been going to. Apparently it's a pretty awesome store, which I know it's a pretty awesome store, but apparently a lot of people know it's a pretty awesome store. So I'm a link below to a lady who actually did a video on the place. I think her name is Mama VapeR. I accidentally kind of came across it when I was looking for like their website and stuff. So I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. But anyway, I'll link that below so you can see that. And it's a really cool shop. It really is. And in the back, and I know a lot of the vape shops now have places where you can sample their stuff. And I'm glad they do, because like Celtic Vapes, where I go mostly, in the back for a quarter, you can sample pretty much everything they sell, which is where I found my new flavor, which I'm very happy with. But it's also kind of an embarrassing title. It's called Crack Pie. See if I can get that where you can see it. This is really good. It's it's just really good. It's crack pie. But it tastes like a pumpkin spice, and maybe I can't really place the taste all together. It's like pumpkin spice and maple syrup, that kind of thing. Really good. All right, but anyway, I mean that's where I normally go. My husband likes a place called Mad Vapes, and they have house blends. So Celtic Vapes does too, but Mad Vapes is more of a corporation kind of thing, so they have more and more all the time. Now he likes the cherry from Mad Vapes, but he also likes the cherry that I can pick him up at Celtic Vapes. It's just cherry on top, but he does like these Mad Vape things. And the reason I mention these is because like Mad Vapes, every day they have their house blend, a special that they run for $10. You can get a big bottle, and usually these are about $10. So I mean, that's a big difference. So I mean, like the other day they had, I think this one's actually Pop Rocks, and they have like different flavors that you can try. And yesterday I think it was vanilla cupcake. That's what it was. I don't care too much for their flavors and blends. I haven't really found one that I liked, but again, I'm kind of hooked on my cracked pie from Celtic Vapes. I've got stuff all over that bottle where I use it so much, and it tastes really good. Now, generally you don't do that, but anyway, if you want to get the taste of the flavor, you can put just a drop on your fingertip and touch it to your tongue, and you'll know what it tastes like mostly. Now, I have had some experience where that really yummy flavor on your finger is not what's in that not what you're going to get out of these. Alright, now I want to show you these. Okay, now I showed y'all this last week. This is my vape pen. It is an Ego C-Twist. Nothing special here. It's got a real tight little airflow going on there. It's really, really nothing special. But it works for me, and I've got that down too low. But anyway, like I said, it works just fine for me. Got my cracked pie inside of it. Alright, but anyway, I want to show you this because these pens are inexpensive. You can keep 2 of them around, so you can have a different flavor if you want. I have learned that I like to switch flavors. I like this most of the time, but once in a while I get bored with this and I want something else, so I keep this one loaded up with a little bit of the cherry that my husband likes, the cherry on top, actually. So, and you can mix the flavors too. Like, you can put just a drop of cherry in something else, and you can get that cherry flavor. So that's awesome. But anyway, again, these being very inexpensive, I actually learned my lesson one day because this battery died. And of course, it's going to take a little while to charge. I'm trying to quit smoking, so I'm thinking, holy crap, I'm going to have to go buy a pack of cigarettes. Instead, I banged on my daughter's door, and I stole her battery. She let me though, so she didn't want me to go buy a pack of cigarettes. But I bought a spare pen. It costs like, I think with this little a tank on it, it costs like $16 altogether, $17, something like that. And this one, the first day I got this one, I also got a juice with it, so it was like almost $30, which was not bad. This juice, however, I did pay like, it was supposed to be $35. The folks over at Celtic Vapes felt Celtic Vapes felt a little bad for me, so they gave me like a little discount. There I go again, eating that shit. And by the way, most of it is food. I think all of it is actually food grade, so you can technically eat it, but don't eat it, especially if it's got the nicotine in it, because that's toxic. But you know, tasting it is not gonna hurt anything. Anyway, it's been 27 days since I quit smoking, and or started to quit smoking, and about 11 or 12 days since I haven't had any cigarettes. Now, I did buy one, but I stuck it in the bottom of my purse and forgot about it. And when I reached down in the bottom of my purse, there was just a crushed mess of tobacco. So I just dumped it out. And it's like, well, that's what you get. No. But there are places around here that'll sell a single cigarette. And I'm not going to cry if I happen to fall off and smoke one cigarette. But I haven't yet. I almost did, but I haven't yet. So anyway, you can have spares. Keep one charging or charged so that when one dies, you can switch over. I don't like this. It's the same pen. It really is. It's an Ego C-Twist also. This one doesn't turn very good though, so you can turn it up and down. And my pink one just kind of, I do whatever I want to with it. It flows real natural and smooth. I love this tank much better. This tank was just like a cheaper version of itself. You know, it's a cheaper version. Tastes good though. That cherry does. Also, like the nicotine, and depends on what level you have it up on. Like when you first get your pen and you inhale, that nicotine is strong. You might cough your head off. The first 3 or 4 days I had one, I couldn't hardly pull that back in my throat at all. So, you know, but after a while, it's not a big deal. And now I've noticed that I go up and down. Like early in the morning, I need my pen all the way down. I don't need a lot, otherwise, ugh. But later in the evening, my pen ends up all the way down. All the way up, rather, excuse me, so that I can. That didn't have much of a cloud to it. My pen might be dying. Oh yeah, it is. Still make it have a cloud, but my pen is dying. Thank heavens this one's fully charged, so here in a little bit we'll switch them over. But you know what, while I'm doing that, let me go ahead and show you. When you take them off, hold your coil. Or, well, I think that's actually your atomizer, the coil's inside of it, but hold that place. Hold it like this and undo it. That way you don't mess up, pull this out, and liquid go everywhere. Alright, so do that again. With my pink one. I love that color, I really do. And I'm not generally a pink fan, but I do like pink. So. But anyway, you put it in, You tighten it up to the point where it's snug but not going to break. Yeah, that's way better. I got to charge my pen, but and even when you're charging them, you tighten it up just to the point where it's okay, but it's not tight. Because if you tighten it up, that little thing inside there will poke down, will like mess up. And I actually thought I broke this one. I took it to the guy at Celtic Vapes. So I think I broke it, and he was able to clean it out real good. You got to clean it out too. You got to take a little Q-tip and get in there. But I thought I broke it, and he was able to clean it out and pull it up a little bit, and it started working right away. So yay for Keith at the Celtic Vapes. Good job, guy. He's actually a pretty nice dude too. And I think he's just an employee. The owner, I think, is a lady, but I'm not real sure. Haven't been going too long. Haven't been doing the vaping thing too long. Still working on it. But there is one other really big perk with using the vape to quit smoking, and which they're not allowed to say that you can quit smoking with a vape. FDA crap, you know. I'm saying that I did, okay, and that I know a lot of people who have. They haven't said that. I said that. So that's not on them. It's on me. But anyway, there's another perk. You know, a lot of people, when they quit smoking, they start eating some more. I have not gained weight. I've lost weight. So that's... But I guess it's because I've got something to put in my hand to smoke on, to have around me. And it's nice that I can blow vapor too, because that gives the appearance of smoke. And plus it's warm. The vapor's warm, so it's not like a cold vapor. It's nice and warm. It's pleasant. So anyway, this is my experience, and I like these. I don't really intend to get a big one yet. I have heard these are good for quitting smoking because they have a tight draw with the little bitty airflow things. So I'm not positive about that, but we are going to see. Maybe over time I might get a bigger one or something. I'm not real sure yet. But right now that's my experience, my second week's journey to share with you of not having any cigarettes. Enjoy, folks, and I hope you quit smoking too.